Peg, I don't feel so good.
And Mom said she didn't know which way to pull the arrow out.
I didn't know which way to pull it out. That's how stupid I was.
That's a little story. That's a classic.
He fell on the step.
He fell on the step
and because he clogged his head.
He wasn't thinking about the arrow on his head.
Well, I remember those steps were pretty slippery.
He had a hat on over the arrow. He thought it was very funny. Trips on the step, hits his head, and then he's, because he hurt himself, he thought, he was just thinking about the blood and he hurt his head. So he stumbles to the door to Mom, and he goes to Peggy, and he goes, Peggy, my head. And she looked at him and started shaking, and she didn't know what to do with the arrow.
She said, I don't know which way to pull the arrow out. 8 kids, and she didn't know which way to pull the arrow out.
No, I only had 4 at the time.
Oh, God.
Only 4 kids.
She was 19.
She graduated high school.
Those Irish twins. The other great story was
Living in New Jersey, so I have 4 children.
the best
If
one.
they want, yeah, take that out.
The other one is Uncle Dan.
I have no clue.
There in when Uncle Dan Barr and Dad went to Scotland and Ireland
Oh, who's that?
to
Yes.
golf, and he. Oh no! His dad got a new doorbell, and they're having the big dinner because Dad had the hole in one, and they were leaving,
Yeah.
and they were serving the haggis.
Oh,
And Dad
Jesus.
said they're coming out, and they're like, oh, like this huge dinner, and they put the haggis down on the table, and Dan Barr goes, hey, waiter, excuse me, can I have a glass of piss to swallow this?
Well, a glass of urine. He said.
A glass of urine to swallow this with.
Oh, Uncle Dan.
And then he walked away.
Such a class
Listen,
act.
they were in Ireland and they were driving around and they stopped at this little tiny
Oh, he told the story yesterday.
Oh, did he?
I forgot.
Which one?
Oh, with the on the wharf. And Uncle Dan goes, they're going to the bar and the old man's in the corner with the fireplace. And there's like, everybody knows there. You can just tell when you're an American. So Dan goes up to the bar and he's like, they're in the town.
Oh, they were in the town of Bar.
They're in the
Yeah.
town of Bar.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
So
right.
he goes in and he's like, my name is Dan Barr. And the whole bar goes quiet. And the old man in the corner turns around and goes, who gives a shit?
And actually, Margaret, that was in Scotland.
That was in Scotland.
Not Ireland.
I don't know where it was, but it's
Oh,
those
that's
are two
hysterical.
of my favorite classic stories.